Astrology and the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator (MBTI) are two prominent systems that aim to help individuals understand themselves and others. Despite their different origins, both have captivated millions of people seeking to explore personality, behavior, and life purpose. Astrology, with roots stretching back thousands of years, interprets celestial positions to reveal insights into personality traits, potential life paths, and interpersonal dynamics. The MBTI, developed in the 20th century, classifies individuals into distinct personality types based on cognitive functions and preferences. While both systems seek to explain human nature, they approach this goal from contrasting perspectives: astrology through the cosmic lens and the MBTI through psychological theory. By examining their origins, methodologies, philosophies, and practical applications, we can gain a deeper appreciation of how these tools intersect and diverge in the landscape of self-awareness. Historical context and origins. Astrology is one of humanity's oldest systems of divination and self-understanding, with origins tracing back to ancient Mesopotamia around the 3rd millennium BCE. Early astrologers in Babylon observed the stars and planets, believing these celestial bodies influence life on Earth. This practice evolved into a sophisticated system in ancient Greece, where astrologers developed the zodiac, a 12-sign division of the sky, each sign linked to specific personality traits and characteristics. As astrology spread through various cultures, including Egypt, Persia, and India, it adapted to new contexts, becoming deeply intertwined with religion, philosophy, and medicine. The Greeks formalized the astrological chart, a map of the heavens at the moment of an individual's birth, used to interpret personality, potential, and destiny. Over centuries, astrology's principles and symbols continued to evolve, reflecting the changing cultural and scientific paradigms of each era. The MBTI, in contrast, was developed in the mid-20th century by Isabel Briggs Myers and her mother, Catherine Cook Briggs. Inspired by the work of Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, the MBTI was designed as a practical application of Jung's theory of psychological types. Jung proposed that individuals have innate preferences for how they perceive the world and make decisions, which he categorized into distinct cognitive functions. Myers and Briggs expanded on Jung's work, creating a structured questionnaire to categorize individuals into 16 personality types based on 4 dichotomies: extroversion vs. introversion, sensing vs. intuition, thinking vs. feeling, and judging vs. perceiving. Their goal was to help people better understand themselves and improve their relationships, careers, and personal growth. Today, the MBTI is widely used in personal development, counseling, and organizational settings, despite ongoing debates about its scientific validity. Astrology's ancient roots are steeped in mystical traditions and a belief in cosmic influence, while the MBTI emerged from a modern psychological framework aimed at practical self-understanding. Astrology's development was shaped by humanity's observations of the stars and a desire to find meaning in the cosmos. whereas the MBTI was born from a systematic study of personality based on observable behavior and cognitive preferences. These differing origins highlight the contrasting approaches of the two systems, one grounded in celestial symbolism, the other in psychological theory. Philosophical foundations. Astrology's foundation rests on the concept of cosmic correspondence, the belief that celestial bodies and human life are interconnected. This philosophy is often captured by the phrases above, so below, which suggests that the movements of the planets and stars reflect and influence events on Earth. Astrologers view the cosmos as a symbolic map of the human experience, where each planet, sign, and aspect holds specific meanings. The sun represents the core self, the moon reflects emotions, and the planets symbolize various aspects of personality and life challenges. Astrology sees the universe as a dynamic system in which patterns can be interpreted to offer insights into individual behavior, relationships, and potential life paths. The MBTI is grounded in the psychological theory of personality types, emphasizing that individuals have innate preferences in how they interact with the world. Myers and Briggs drew heavily on Jungian psychology, which posits that people are born with specific cognitive functions that shape their perception and decision-making. These functions, such as extroversion vs. introversion and thinking vs. feeling, are seen as neutral, with no type being better or worse than another. The MBTI's philosophy centers on self-awareness, acceptance, and the idea that understanding personality differences can lead to improved communication, reduced conflict, and personal growth. Unlike astrology, which often suggests cosmic influences on personality and fate, the MBTI emphasizes individual choice and psychological dynamics. Astrology's worldview is more deterministic, suggesting that certain aspects of personality and life events are influenced by the positions of celestial bodies at the time of birth. It offers a sense of connection to a larger cosmic order, but can be seen as limiting individual agency. The MBTI, by contrast, focuses on personal choice and adaptability, presenting personality traits as preferences rather than fixed traits. This approach encourages people to develop self-awareness and leverage their strengths while working on areas of challenge. The MBTI's emphasis on psychological flexibility and growth sets it apart from astrology's more static interpretations of personality. Methodologies and tools. Astrology's primary tool is the natal chart, a circular diagram that captures the positions of the sun, moon, planets, and other celestial points at the exact time of an individual's birth. Astrologers analyze the chart's various elements, including the zodiac signs, planets, houses, and aspects, to provide insights into an individual's personality, strengths, weaknesses, and life patterns. The zodiac signs represent distinct personality traits, while the planets symbolize various drives and functions, such as communication, love, and ambition. The houses link these influences to specific areas of life, such as relationships, career, and health. Astrology's interpretations are highly symbolic, requiring a deep understanding of its complex system of correspondences. The MBTI employs a standardized questionnaire that assesses an individual's preferences across 4 dichotomies: extroversion EVS, introversion I, sensing SVS, intuition N, thinking TVS, feeling F, and judging JVS, perceiving P. Each dichotomy represents a different aspect of how a person engages with the world. For example, extroversion and introversion describe where individuals draw their energy, while thinking and feeling indicate how they make decisions. The combination of these preferences results in one of 16 personality types, such as INTJ introverted, intuitive thinking, judging, or ESFP extroverted, sensing, feeling, perceiving. The MBTI does not predict behavior but rather describes a person's typical way of thinking, feeling, and interacting. Astrology's interpretive process is deeply symbolic, blending observation of the heavens with mythological and psychological insights. It requires the astrologer to synthesize a complex array of factors to create a holistic picture of the individual. The MBTI, however, uses a structured and standardized approach, relying on self-reported data to classify personality types. This makes the MBTI more accessible and easier to understand, although it lacks the personalized, nuanced depth of an astrological chart reading. Astrology provides a cosmic narrative that explains personality and life patterns, while the MBTI offers a clear, systematic framework for understanding individual differences. Types and classification. Astrology categorizes individuals based on their sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and a multitude of other factors in their birth chart. Each zodiac sign has its own set of traits, such as Aries' assertiveness, Taurus' steadiness, or Gemini's adaptability. Astrologers also consider the influence of planets, which represent different aspects of personality, and how these planets interact within the chart through aspects like conjunctions, squares, and trines. Astrology's classifications are multifaceted, offering a rich tapestry of influences that can be tailored to each individual's unique chart. This personalized approach allows for endless variation and depth, but it also makes astrology complex and sometimes difficult to grasp without extensive study. The MBTI's classification system is straightforward, consisting of 16 distinct personality types, each defined by a specific combination of the 4 dichotomies. These types offer a snapshot of an individual's natural preferences in communication, problem-solving, and interpersonal interactions. For example, an ENTJ extroverted, intuitive, thinking, judging is often described as a natural leader who is strategic, decisive, and confident, while an INFP introverted, intuitive, feeling, perceiving is seen as idealistic, empathetic, and flexible. The MBTI's clear-cut categories make it easy to understand and apply, though some critics argue that the system oversimplifies the complexity of human personality. Astrology's classifications are deeply personalized, with each chart providing a unique combination of signs, planets, and aspects that offer a tailored view of the individual. The MBTI, while also offering valuable insights, tends to generalize more, placing people into broader categories based on their cognitive preferences. Astrology provides a rich, layered understanding of personality that incorporates multiple dimensions, whereas the MBTI offers a more structured and accessible typology that is easy to communicate and apply in everyday life. Purpose and application. Astrology's primary purpose is to provide insights into personality, relationships, and the timing of life events. It serves as a tool for self-discovery, helping individuals understand their strengths, challenges, and potential life paths. Astrological readings can offer guidance on personal growth, career decisions, relationship dynamics, and even spiritual development. Many people turn to astrology for validation, comfort, and a sense of connection to the cosmos, seeking answers that go beyond the material world. While astrology is often used for personal insight, it also has applications in relationship compatibility synastry, career planning, and even medical astrology. The MBTI is widely used in personal development, career counseling, team building, and education. Its primary goal is to help individuals understand their personality type and how they can use this knowledge to improve their lives. In organizational settings, the MBTI is often used to enhance teamwork by helping people understand their colleagues' communication styles and decision-making processes. In personal development, it offers a framework for self-awareness, helping individuals identify areas for growth and leverage their strengths. The MBTI's structured approach makes it particularly useful in professional contexts, where clear and actionable insights are valued. Astrology's purpose is broader and often more spiritual, connecting individuals with a larger cosmic order and offering guidance that extends beyond practical advice. The MBTI, on the other hand, is focused on enhancing interpersonal dynamics and personal effectiveness within specific contexts, such as the workplace. Both systems provide valuable tools for self-understanding, but they cater to different needs and audiences. Astrology's interpretive, symbolic nature appeals to those seeking a deeper, more mystical perspective, while the MBTI's pragmatic approach is favored by those looking for clear, actionable insights. Criticism and controversy. Astrology is often criticized for its lack of empirical evidence and scientific validation. Skeptics argue that astrology's principles are based on outdated beliefs, and that its predictions are too vague or generalized to be meaningful. Despite its enduring popularity, astrology's reputation as a pseudoscience persists, and it is often dismissed by the scientific community. However, many practitioners and enthusiasts argue that astrology's value lies in its symbolic and metaphorical insights, which can provide meaningful guidance even if they cannot be scientifically proven. The MBTI has also faced criticism, particularly regarding its reliability and validity. Critics point out that people's results can vary over time, questioning the stability of MBTI types. Furthermore, some psychologists argue that the MBTI oversimplifies complex personality dynamics by reducing them to binary choices. Despite these criticisms, the MBTI remains one of the most popular personality assessments in the world, used by millions of people each year. Proponents argue that, while the MBTI may not capture the full complexity of human personality, it provides a valuable framework for self-awareness and communication. Both astrology and the MBTI face scrutiny for their perceived lack of scientific rigor, but they continue to resonate with many because of their practical and personal insights. Astrology's mystical and symbolic nature offers a sense of connection to the universe that appeals to those seeking spiritual meaning, while the MBTI structured approach provides clear, actionable guidance that is particularly useful in professional and interpersonal settings. Despite their controversies, both systems have proven enduringly popular, reflecting a deep-seated human desire to understand oneself and others. Integration and complementarity. Astrology and the MBTI, while fundamentally different, can complement each other in the pursuit of self-understanding. Astrology offers a cosmic perspective, providing insights into personality traits, life cycles, and potential challenges based on celestial influences. The MBTI provides a psychological framework that helps individuals understand their cognitive preferences and interpersonal dynamics. Together, these systems offer a holistic approach to personality, blending the cosmic with the cognitive, the symbolic with the practical. Astrology's rich symbolism can deepen the MBTI's psychological insights, adding layers of meaning to each personality type. For instance, an INFP in the MBTI might gain additional insights from their astrological chart, discovering how their sun, moon, and rising signs influence their emotional landscape, communication style, and life choices. Conversely, the MBTI structured analysis of personality can provide practical strategies for working with the traits and tendencies revealed in an astrological reading. Integrating astrology and the MBTI allows for a more nuanced and multifaceted approach to self-discovery. Astrology's emphasis on cosmic cycles and personal destiny can add depth to the MBTI's focus on cognitive functions and interpersonal dynamics. Whether used independently or together, both systems offer valuable tools for exploring the complexities of human nature, helping individuals navigate their inner world and their interactions with others. Conclusion. Astrology and the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator represent two distinct yet complementary approaches to understanding personality and human behavior. Astrology's ancient tradition connects individuals with the cosmos, offering a symbolic map of potential, challenges, and life patterns. The MBTI, rooted in psychological theory, provides a practical framework for understanding cognitive preferences and improving communication. Both systems have their strengths and limitations, appealing to different audiences and serving different purposes. Astrology's interpretive and mystical nature provides a sense of connection to a larger cosmic order, while the MBTI structured and accessible approach offers clear, actionable insights for personal and professional growth. Together, they enrich the landscape of self-awareness, reminding us that the journey to understanding is as complex and multifaceted as the tools we use to explore it. Whether one looks to the stars or to psychological theory, the quest for self-knowledge remains a universal and deeply human endeavor.